public transport in Kampala seen a major transformation of the arrival of the first bunch of the passenger buses that operated within the city in 2012. Pioneer is a bus company invested more than 23 billion shillings in a fleet of 100 Yutong buses. However, after nearly a decade, the company has continued to incur losses as nearly 60 of these buses now parked for almost 2 years. One of the Pioneer is a Bus Proprietors, Albert Muganga, says the lack of support from KCCA automatically failed the business.
Because we've been engaging KCCA for quite some time now, I think we've realized that they are not about to deliver what they promised.
Yes, there was a contract which we had in place, but it expired. That's all I can say, that right now we don't have any running contract with them.
From the 100 buses they introduced on the market, less than 50 buses remain in the business. For Muganga, the move by Kampala Capital City Authority to import its own commuter buses to improve transport in Kampala, it's a misguided and uninformed decision that will not solve the problem in Kampala.
It's strange because where you find a regulator now also being a party, also offering the same service, then who is going to regulate KCCA? I can see some kind of confusion there.
Peter Kauju, the Kampala Capital City Authority spokesperson, says the move to bring in new buses was guided by the need to sanitize transport in Kampala.
We have had a big challenge with public transport in the city, and so we are working very hard to improve provision of transport in the city, and we are thinking and working out a number of proposals with other partners. So we are looking at a possibility of running a bus service in the city, a scheduled bus service in the city, and so we are in the preliminary stages.
I find it a bit reckless that someone can even decide to buy buses and from KCC and say, look here, I'm going to run the buses. How? It doesn't happen anywhere else.
When approached the Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago about the new arrangement, he distanced himself, saying this is a waste of resources.
I think that is a lie. I don't know who is propagating it and for what reason, for what purpose. As far as I'm concerned, there is nothing like such an arrangement within KCC. It's not there.
Lukwago warns those behind the arrangement of the procurement of the buses.
Otherwise, it's part of a bigger project that we are working on with the African Development Bank for infrastructure development in Kampala City, which will see a number of roads being improved and traffic junctions. So the bus service is a component of that project, which is about $240 million.
That's a blatant lie. And I request whoever is peddling it to stop it, because it is causing confusion within the public.
We are definitely going to change our mode of operation. It's going to be purely private. Very soon you'll see the entire fleet back on the road.
Albert Muganga says the new buses are likely to face some problems Pioneer Bus faced before.
The thing now I'm hearing, I'm not sure, is that it's government going to borrow and buy buses. So really, government can lose money and that's it.
Despite efforts to improve the transport system in Kampala, the question of the right system and strategy that will solve the congestion problem in Kampala remains unanswered. Ivan Chimuchigozi, NTV Weekend Edition.